clickety clack that like button. Yes, yes, greetings one and all, boys and girls, men and women. And of course, I never forget my potential others. Mr. Modest Moose with you once again, here on the Creative Collaboration server, hosted by Mike Check 1. No, I'm sorry, Mike Check 28. Link to his channel down below in the description. I've always wanted to do that. Even though, let's see, me giving shoutouts is kind of a joke, really, let's be honest. But, as pretty as the moon is and everything, we're gonna have to put this on a shorter rendering distance because y'all know my situation. I wanted to show you guys this house that I just built because I haven't released a video in a while, and I have been working on a lot of projects, and I figured, I might as well share some of my personal projects with y'alls. I'm also going to talk at the end of this video a quick update on my Desert Survival Let's Play for those of you who are watching it and are curious as to when the next episode is coming out. It's coming though, guys. Anyway, I wanted to talk about this house. We are on the Creative Collaboration server, and if you've watched my last two videos, you would have seen us all walking this ridiculously long path, which I also built, and I wouldn't really call the path complete yet. Like, the path is done, but I've wanted to add stuff around the path to make it less of a boring walk, like pit stops, rest houses, like hotels and, I don't know, restaurants and stuff like that, just silly stuff. And this was the first house that I decided to build along the way. It's pretty close to the mountains where me and Dark are staying. And like, this wasn't originally going to be the house that I was going to call my own, like I'm living in, but I went so apeshit with this project, and I'm so proud of it in the end that I am happy to call this my own. I live here. This is now my house. So I just wanted to show this stuff off. Like, I'm probably not going to talk too much about what's inside because it's I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. I don't need to commentate it, except for maybe this here's the living room. And since we don't have TVs in Minecraft, we've got you can stare at this picture. This is what we got: widescreen rendition, still frame of what seems to be Lord of the Rings. We're watching still frame Lord of the Rings. Enjoy. this is a couch, okay, and this is the best I could do. I wanted to do something new as opposed to, like, wooden stair block with the two signs on the sides for armrests. I couldn't do that anyway because these are half slabs, and the stair block would be floating in midair. So this is pretty much the best I could do. I tried a bunch of different setups, and this is what I got out of it. Some gray wool, birch wood, and I guess you could call this a fold-up couch of some kind. I would never buy this couch in real life, but it is what it is. Right? And this has no front door to it. I guess the front door would be down there. That's the front door. But originally, I wanted that to just be like a basement. Actually, it's not even a basement. There's just two floors, an upper floor and a bottom floor. I guess that's the front door. I didn't want it to be the front. I wanted this to be the front. The only problem with this being the front door is you walk in through this front door, quotation, and you're immediately thrown into this really claustrophobic, tiny area, which I guess I could knock this wall out and make it bigger, but I like the way it is now. It is what it is. It's good. We'll go up there in a minute. So, let's go downstairs. This is the only place I could fit a staircase to where it wouldn't interfere with everything else. This is a sunroom, and I think I'm most proud of the sunroom. First of all, it looks quite nice from outside. Oops, I just turned around the rendering again. Yeah, if you check this out, I like the way it juts out of the house up on top, and I'm sorry about my dog. He's fine, by the way. He just whines a lot. I like how it's so unsymmetrical, and it juts out from the top of the house. Hold on, I'll be right back. It's okay. I had to deal with my dog. He's fine. I don't know what his issue is. He thinks there's something outside. Anyway, I just like the way this hangs over the house, and you can walk underneath it, and it's held up by these supports and stuff here. I try to do this a lot. I've been working a lot with, like, I mean, there's not a lot you can do with it, but I just like putting these posts everywhere. I mean, you see it. I'm using fence posts for, like, everything now because they look awesome. And I think this cobblestone also looks really good for, like, supports underneath houses. every bit of this house that's elevated is held up by these cobblestone blocks, and I like it a lot. I don't even remember where I was at on this, but yeah, I'm very critical about everything that I build. I don't build like some people build where they just slap everything together and then change everything afterwards. No, I build one block at a time, and I'm constantly remapping everything in my head. This is a bathroom, by the way, countertop and stuff. I'll talk about this deformation stuff in a little bit. It's part of my problem with this house. But yeah, I don't have the patience anymore to draw things out on paper or plot things on a grid, like in Paint or something. So I'm constantly, I build as I go, and it takes a lot longer that way, especially with how anal I am about perfection when it comes to my builds. It took me like 5 hours just to do this house. And that's just because I mean, I was stopping and like, what do I want to do with this? What do I do? Lots of experimentation, but it's fun, and it makes me a better builder by doing so. I would, drum set. I would never buy this drum set. It's a Fisher Price drum set. You can pick it up for your kids at your local Toys R Us whenever you want for about 10 bucks. As the science would suggest, this is a fireplace now. I can't actually light it because, also as the science would suggest, fire is overpowered. It does bad things to the wood. Like, I tested this under multiple different setups and circumstances. Like, I took out this entire section. I had a block gap between the cobblestone and all the wood, and stuff still caught on fire. Obviously, something changed between 1.4 and now, because I used to build fireplaces all the time. I mean, all the time. There was a fireplace in every house that I built, and most of them were wood. Had them lit constantly, and my houses never burned down until I came back in 1.7, and one of my houses immediately, the top half just burned down completely. And I tested this out. I mean, everything's separated by this brick chimney here, yet this wood caught on fire. The wood out here on the side caught on fire. Everything just started catching on fire. The inside caught on fire. Even this awning caught on fire from, like, it didn't even spread. It just caught on fire over here from over there. I don't even know how the hell that happened, but apparently I can't build fireplaces anymore, which is really sad. I really wish, I mean, they say Notch nerfed the fire, and he did in terms of it not spreading as fast, but it seems like he buffed up the fire in the fact that it can just jump unrealistically. But anyway, I put glowstone in there, you know, just to kind of give it the effect that I wanted anyway. Like, I like this house best at night, so we're going to keep it night. Yes, it lights up the room, the glowstone anyway. The fire pretty much provided just as much light. I hate having glowstone in a fireplace, but it is what it is. Planter tree, whatever. Now this is actually a dock back here. I actually made it so that this water flows on and on for like miles, because there were little lakes just all over the place, and they weren't connected, so I connected all of them. No one's gonna have the patience, like even I don't have the patience to hop in a boat and go for a really long swim, so it's probably not gonna happen. And the top floor is adjacent to the bottom floor, so they're not right on top of each other. And the actual issue with that is, I mean, if I was to build the entire house out of the same block, like if this was all wooden planks, I wouldn't have this issue. But I get these patterns in the ceiling down below, which I tried to make work as best as possible. Like, I like this is fine, and these are the things I think about. Like, is it centered with the door? Like, if it was here, it would bother me, but since it's here and it lines up with the door, it doesn't bother me. I don't know if it's weird or what, but that's how I am. And I like it in here, except for that block in the corner. There's nothing I can do about it though. Unless in order to fix it, I would have to completely change the whole upper floor. And this here, I guess I don't mind it too much. I just kind of wish that this row was over here instead, like, because the door isn't like right in the center. It bothers me. I don't know why. It just kind of bothers me. I don't even remember why this couldn't be here. I'm kind of curious. Let me go check that out real quick. Oh, right, because that's this right here. And I used to have it here, but if I had it here, we go up here into the attic, and the pillar would be right here, which, I mean, I guess that would be okay, but it would block the window, and I want to have the window space open, so, yeah. But whatever, it is what it is. It shouldn't even bother me, but I don't know. These are the kind of things I think about when I when I build stuff. Now, this attic kind of mimics the painter house that I built in my main world. I've got a video of my main world if you guys want to check that out and see what I'm talking about. Like, this, one thing I found out from that project is that you can actually open chests that are underneath stair blocks. These are stair blocks. You can see them from outside. But yeah, that is this house, and I hope to do a lot more houses like this along this path. Maybe not quite as big, maybe. Like, this is kind of pretty big. It took me 5 hours to complete. And I mean, that's even going fast, like, for what I usually do. So let's take a walk on this balcony of love, this walkway of justice here. And yeah, yeah. Ultimately, what I like about this house the most is how it looks on approach. I tried to go for a really strong, pleasing aesthetic value on the house, and I think I nailed it. And the chunks aren't loading. Like, if you come from this direction, it stands out. You can see it from across the water. And I'm sorry, the fucking chunks aren't loading. But yeah, I mean, it's just cool walking down this path that leads through the wilderness, and then seeing this big ol' mansion out here, this lakeside mansion with a dock and everything. I think it looks kind of nice. Oh, and if you guys are wondering why there are fences here, I think that the fences kind of look like hanging decorative tapestries, wouldn't you say? I like that. I did that with my painter house as well. I like the way it looks. It looks like hanging fabric almost, even though it doesn't look like fabric at all. It looks like curtains or something. I should probably do it over here too. I think I'll do that later. And yeah, if you approach it from this side, like, it's almost not even seeable. Like, it's almost unnoticeable. I like how it's tucked underneath the trees and behind this mountain. It's a nice cozy little nook out here in the middle of nowhere. I do like it quite a bit. And I like the gravel. I like it. It's my house. I like it. The gravel and everything. Gravel looks good on my texture pack. I'm sure this is going to be such an eyesore for people who don't have my texture pack, because gravel's just always ugly. But yeah, about my desert survival thing. For those of you who are watching it, like, the rest of you can probably just take off now. You aren't going to be interested in this, but for those of you who are watching my desert survival let's play, and if you're curious about when the next episode's coming out, it's on its way. I'm filming footage right now. Now, the truth is, I'm tired of that map, and I want to be done with it. It was fun at first, because I wanted to do a desert survival let's play. It's supposed to be a desert, you know. Barren, broken, just vast, scary wilderness. And it has the perfect atmospheric feel on the surface. Like, it's lonely, it's scary, it's dark, you got no resources or anything to keep you company, and it's just terrifying. And that's how it's supposed to be, until you dig a straight line underground, and you keep going, and you will find caves. I found a chunk error, and I had to look in it and look underneath the map. And sure enough, just like I assumed, he never edited any of the naturally generated caves that were down there. So if you just dig down in a straight line, then you're pretty much back to vanilla survival Minecraft, which is essentially dig around in a cave and harvest resources, which is so boring to me these days. I need something new. I really do. I've done 7 episodes of that Let's Play, and I haven't done it justice. I mean, I haven't even built anything yet. So if I'm going to leave the map behind, I want to go out with a bang. And I'm going to build a base, at least. And it's going to be big and epic, and I'm going to spend a lot of time on it. I mean, I've already started it. I've got plenty of footage already recorded, but it's not finished yet. It will be done this week. That I can promise. I'm determined to get everything done by the end of the week. It's going good. I'm having a lot of fun. Like, it's definitely a pleasure to be a part of this server. A lot of my projects, my future projects that I have planned, are going to be part of the server. But anyway, guys, I hope that you've enjoyed this, and if you liked this video, do comment and clickety clack that like button, and I'll see you guys next time. Okay? I'm a busy guy, but I'm certainly not too busy to communicate with my subscribers and respond to comments. If you guys got any sort of questions for me, don't hesitate to ask, okay? I will see you guys next time.